Okay, everybody, so you'll be pleased to know that today is all about mobility. So some low-level body weight movements guiding you through some mobility, nice little bit of flexibility through the joints. It's just going to be guided by us. So we're going to be going for around 30 minutes. And we have 6 different mobility moves. So recovery, regeneration, they're the foundations of the Fitter Club way and the lifestyle, the Fitter Club life that we're wanting to give you the habits and the disciplines to lead. So we're going to start off with leg kicks, okay? So just alternating each leg, you're kicking across the body, reset across the body. Head up, you're just kicking across, reset, kick across, reset. And we're going for a full minute of each exercise. So the warm-up and the cool-down are part of the mobility drill, the mobility training session. So it all just gradually progresses as you go through. 30 seconds to go. You're just kicking across the body, 1, 2, back 1, 2, reset. Feeling this in the back of the legs? Yeah. Yeah, all good. Heads are up. This is your opportunity to regenerate between your training sessions. Lengthen and strengthen. Our next move is going to be a torso twist. So we've done this one, the hands are up, knees are braced, rotate, switch, switch. And we're just going to flow through this selection of exercises and take you through. All right, that's it, big smiles. Love a torso twist. That's it. Good. So as little movement as possible through the knees. We're following around with the head really to get a nice twist through the trunk and the torso. 30 seconds. We're just going to keep rolling through them. Mobility. 1, 2. 1, 2. As for breathing, you're just taking nice deep breaths. It's almost like a form of meditation if you want to make it that way. We're guiding through. It's your kind of downtime, your regeneration time. So in 5 seconds, we're going to go through a strider dynamic. Step forward, reach 1, 2. Step forward, reach 1, 2. So not quite a lunge. You're stepping forward, you're tilting the pelvis forward, releasing through the hip before you reach 1, 2, and then return. So you might do 4 fantastic strider reaches, dynamic stride reaches within this minute time, or you might just keep repping it out for a little bit more of a dynamic move. The key thing is you step, tilt the pelvis, and you get that little reach to the side. So a little bit of balance within there as well. Keep it going. Let's keep going for around another 20 seconds. Through these moves, about a minute of each. So they just keep repeating and repeating to make you more and more elasticated, regenerated, powerful, and stretched. Next up is our full body extension reacher or fitness body extension. So you're going to pop onto one hand, you're going to lift through the hips and reach back 1, 2. Repeat 1, 2. Off you go, guys. Hips lead, arm reaches up and over, and repeat. Slow them down. In some training sessions, we speed this up in some training sessions, but this is mobility and regeneration. So we're slowing it down to get the lift through the hips, to squeeze through your glutes, hip mobility, but also the stretch through the torso, through the lats, as you can see there, as you reach out long. Just another kind of 15 seconds of those. It's your workout. If you're feeling a good lengthening and a stretch, hold it for longer. It's going to challenge a little bit through your mobility of your hips as well, driving through your whole foot. Next up is our move that we call the inchworm. Okay, so you're standing up tall, flow straight into them. You're reaching up high towards the sky. And you inch down the body, inch the hands forward slowly into a press-up position. And then from there, you inch the toes in towards the hands. So we might only do maybe 2 or 3 of these. And then at the end, you slow it down and you reach high again. Take a step back and repeat. So you're reaching high. Let's get another good one in there. It's a good one. You might have a slight bend in the knees. It's working shoulder stability. Inch those toes in. And reach high. So slow, controlled mobility movements. From there, we're going to flow into an upward downward dog. Okay, so you're going to slowly rock your body forward. Lower yourself down towards the floor. Relax. Or down towards the sand if you're doing this on the beach. Or the office floor if you're on the office. Or the train if you're on the train. Slowly back. The key thing is rock into your heels. That's it. Feel a good stretch through the Achilles and the heels. From some of these high impact training sessions or high energy, high intensity, you'll be feeling it through the heels. And repeat. Guide yourselves forward, guys. And you're just breathing throughout. Lower yourself slowly. Relax the feet. And rock back. Back to your start position, please. And we flow again. Back to leg kicks. So you're just kicking through. Good. So guided mobility. Mobility rules, as we say. It's your workout. I'm just guiding you through these movements. Try to keep flowing through. Try to stay with us on each exercise because they complement each other really well. You'll find your full body just opening out and releasing. As I said right at the start, it's kind of like a form of just a relaxation and regeneration. Are you feeling relaxed? Starting to feel regenerated? Yeah. Absolutely. New woman. Feeling like a new woman, James?
Like a new woman.
Like a new man. Good stuff. So keep those going. We need this. With the high intensity level that we train at, you need your regeneration and your recovery. So rolling straight into torso twists again. Hands are up, brace through the knees and just rotate either side. Just flowing through. That's good. And you just control your breathing as you go through. Fill the lungs, focus the mind, and the body will follow. If it's raining outside, visualize the beach, the palm trees, and the waves crashing. 30 seconds. So it may seem like a long time to go through the twist, but look how much movement we're getting through the torso there. Think about the exercises that we do in all the training sessions. You need that little bit of regeneration. As we guide through, we're going into your strider dynamic striders, okay? So remember your big step forward, let's go. You step forward, you kick through the hips, and you just reach to the opposite side and return. Kick through the hips. We're flowing through these exercises, but if at any point you feel like taking a breather, taking a sip of water, hopefully you've got that H2O with you. All part of the regeneration. You've got to be hydrated, then do so. It's your workout. It's the beauty of the way that we've laid these out. Tailor-made for you. Work through. So just about around another 25 seconds of those strides with a reach. Opening out through the hips. Good. Give it one more, guys. Kick through the pelvis, reach to the side, feeling a stretch through the side. So that's your strider dynamic. Back onto the floor for your fit body extension or your full body extension. Drive through the hips, remember. So we always lead with the hips first, and then you reach up and away over the opposite shoulder. Great range of movement there from both of you. That's good. When you're at home, keep the focus of the drive through the hips. Lead through the hips, reach 1, 2, repeat 1, 2. We're slowing it down, we're focusing on the movement, Feel the muscles, feel the lengthening through the torso. Good stuff. Go another 2. Doing well. And then take a deep breath and back to your inchworms. So you're popping back to the start point. Should be feeling really good now. Release, reach high and lower back down. Inching forward, slowly, slowly, slowly. Bit of shoulder stability involved. And bring the toes in towards the hands. Reach high, release and repeat. So we're not powering through these, we're just doing them slow and controlled. If you did decide to power through this movement, it's quite a cardio burner and you do require a lot of work and muscular endurance on the shoulders. But we're slowing these down for the mobility and flexibility benefits. You'll feel it through the hamstrings. You're lengthening through the spine and through the lats. Go one more, just rock through, inchworm, down, inch forward. Bring the toes in. And back up, back to the start position and into our upward downward dog movement. So you lower yourself forward down onto the mat or the carpet in front of you, wherever you are. You release through the legs, guide yourself up, breathe. Make sure that the hands are really into the floor there and release. That's it. In the zone there, good stuff. Push back into the heels. So pushing right back to get a great stretch through what we call the posterior chain. The muscles down the back of the body, we're lengthening and mobilizing through there. Release, lower yourselves down. One more time. One more on this set. Rise up. And release. Rock back into the heels again. And we just keep flowing through, team. Keep flowing through. So back to a standing position. And we rock back into leg kicks across. So your third set. So we're going to guide you through 5 sets. So all of these repetitive repetitions are just opening, lengthening and strengthening and just regenerating as we work through. A full kind of half hour of these movements. That's good. 1, 2, reset. 1, 2. Just watch you don't kick me there. Walk through. Well and truly in the zone now. If you're really looking to relax, you can light yourself a scented candle while you do these. Or maybe you've got one of our healthy recipes on in the background and the nice smell is coming into the room. Who knows? Come forward and you're going into your torso twist. Let's go. Let's get that rotation. Good stuff. It's just about a little bit of time for yourself. And you feel so much better rocking into the big workouts, the strengthening, the endurance, and the cardio workouts when you feel like you're repaired, replenished, and stretched. We often find this is a big component that people are missing out. Yet you can't work to that intensity if you miss out your regeneration. Keep going. Nice little twist through the body. So from that, back to your strider. So you're just going to be striding forward, take that stride forward, get that movement through the hips. You want to feel like you're lengthening through the hips, and then the tilt to the side. Bit of balance for you as well. Step, kick through the hips, off to the side. Good. Step, tip, 1, 2, repeat, back. And we just breathe and flow. Relax into the breathing. through. Control on the front knee. So a bit of joint stability involved there as well. These moves complement each other so well. Next time we're going into our fit body extensions, our body extensions with a reacher. So fit extension reacher, the hand goes back. Make sure you're keeping the shoulder, the elbow and the wrist aligned and reach up and through. We're into our third set. This is set 3. We're just flowing through nicely. We're guiding you, just keep following along. Take breathers when you need to, rehydrate when you need to. If some of these particular exercises you're finding particularly tough or you're feeling tightness in certain muscle groups, as we say, they're quite often the ones that you need to focus the most time on. So dedicate a little bit of time to this extension reacher. Your shoulder endurance will build up, but make sure that you're really leading through the hips because that's where the power and the lift comes from. And then make sure you're reaching right back to get that stretch through the torso. Next up is your inchworms team. So you're doing well, stick with it, keep it going, that's it. Dust yourself off and you go again into your inchworms. Let's aim for 2 in a minute. So you walk forward, it's the quality of the movement that counts. We're not fast forward in these. Inch the feet back in and through that you're getting a lengthening through the lower back and through the hamstrings as well. And then as you release through the shoulders and get that stretch, you're just filling the lungs. Regenerating. Take a step back. Let's go one more. So slow it down. Walk those hands forward after your stretch. That muscle tightness is just melting away, regenerating, stimulating that nervous system as well. It's a great stress release. Just to stretch and spend a little bit of time lengthening and strengthening. Okay, so from there, we flow straight into the upward downward dog. So let's flow through 3 of those. I'll just guide you through. Lower yourself down, lower your body weight down, relax through the feet, screw those hands into the floor, guide yourself up, lift the chin, release 1, 2, push yourselves back up. Key bit is pushing back into the heels through that posterior chain of muscles. Lower yourselves down again. Doing great, you're doing great. Keep it going, everybody, keep it going. Feel that lengthening through the torso. Rock back once more, push back into the heels. Slowly come back up to a standing position. And we're going through set 4. Okay, so back into light leg kicks. Kicking through. Reset, 1, 2. So you're over halfway, but we want this to be a slow, continuous, muscle melting mobility session. Feel those muscle aches and pains melting away, team?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Yes, Lee.
Good stuff, James. Good stuff. Leg kicks across. Quite often one of our warm-up moves really lengthens through the back of the thighs so that those hamstrings are firing. Kick 1, 2, back 1, 2. So get that little reset in the middle. Reset, 2, kick across. If you're only getting small kicks but you're feeling that stretch, that's fine. One of the things that will progress is your dynamic flexibility. So we're stepping forward, hands are up, knees are facing forward, and you're into that torso twist again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. That's good. Hope everybody's concentrating as hard as you guys at home. Nice, concentrated, focused on every single workout, even the mobility sessions. 30 seconds, keep them rolling. Keep on twisting. Let's twist again. Okay, so from your torso twists, Let's go into our strider dynamics. Step, kick, reach 1, 2, back. So you're really feeling that through the hip. And then as you return, stretch 1, 2, flow into our next exercise. So that's your fit body, full body extension. So set number 4 of these, slowing them down. So we're repeating for the 4th time. It's all about the repetitions, just controlling through the different planes of movement. Fit body extension, full body extension. As you can see why, because we're driving through the hips and then really extending through the torso, get the stretch through the shoulder and through the hips. Good. Go one more. Stretch, release, and well done. Good stuff. From there, we flow into our inchworms. Okay, so get that reach up. Breathe, fill the lungs, and walk forward. Gradually easing yourself forward. Release the feet, lower yourself down. Good, and reach high. So you're inching the feet forward as well. And take a step back, guys. Walk yourself forward. Inching, inching, inching. Lower yourself down slowly. And then bring the toes in. Reach up high. Okay, take a step back. So the last exercise of our 4th set is your upward downward dog. So you're just going to lower yourself down towards the floor whenever you're ready. As we can see, these guys have got super technique. It's slow, it's controlled. We're relaxing the feet. The hands are screwed into the floor. You've got a great range there. This is something that it might take time to build up. That's cool. Release, push back up. Such a great stretch now as you put the body weight back into your heels. Such a good stretch feeling. Go one more, team. Upward, downward dog. Slowly lower yourself down. Rise up. That stretch through the torso, through the abs, through the neck, through the front of the shoulder and chest. You're pushing up and then back into the heels again. Just using your body weight. Okay, we keep it flowing, we keep it going. Okay, so this is your last set. We're flowing through those mobility exercises again. So well remembered, you've got your kicks across. Two, set, kick, 1, 2. Got a bit of rhythm going on there. Bit like the old cha-cha-cha. Get your leg kicks across, reset. Good. Feeling that in the back of the thighs. Wow, we're feeling good. Wow, we're feeling regenerated. It's good, it's all positive. Focus on your breathing as you go through these. They're flowing well. Kicking across. Just a few more. Next up, brace through the knees. Hands are up. Rotate into your torso twist. Back. Reset. Maybe you can take it that little bit further now to the side. As much as possible, you want the knees facing forward. You want the twist through the torso. So now that you're nice and warm and you're super pliable, you may be able to take it that little bit further to the side. It's good, and it's amazing how many people don't go through these kind of ranges of movement day to day, and yet they moan that they've got tight muscles or aches or pains. You need to treat the body. It's such a remarkable thing. You need to treat it with a little bit of respect and care for yourself. This is what this regeneration's about. So torso twist, such a simple movement, but you're getting that twist back through the spine, that little bit of mobility. Add in the strider stretch now. So as you step forward, through there and through the hip and back and release. As you're doing that, the opposing muscle, you're lengthening and strengthening, you're releasing a little bit more through the lower back. So lower back tightness comes so often from tight hips. So even by just doing this little dynamic move, you're lengthening through your hip flexors at the front, which then can help release the lower back. That's your striders. Keep it going, guys. Pop and release. And hopefully after going through all of these exercises, you're really feeling a greater range now, or at least it's feeling a lot more comfortable. As we say, they're warm-up or the cool-down moves, but we put them all together as a block for mobility. So from there, let's roll straight into your fit body extensions. So you're just taking yourself down, keep the feet flat on the floor, and we lead with the hips. And repeat, just flow through those. Push up 1, and reach 1, 2, and back 1, 2. The key thing is that you're pushing through the hips. We want to strengthen through that band of muscles, and then by getting that stretch, you're just stretching through the torso. Good stuff. 1, 2. Go 2 more, guys. We've got time for 2 more. There you go. Such an awesome exercise. Reach. So that's your full body extension or fitness extension as you go through. Next up is your inchworm. So we'll roll through 2 again. Okay, so you're reaching high, inching down. You might have a slight bend in the knee as you inch yourself down. Slowly, slowly. You'll feel it in the hamstrings, which is the back of the leg. And then when you bring your toes towards you, you just feel that extra stretch a little bit more. That's great, George. Great range there. That's the slow, controlled movements we want. We're not rushing through them. Take a step back. Let's go 1 more. Reach high. Release. Walk forward. So lots of repetition of contrasting movements. Full body regeneration, stretch, mobility, release. Okay, take a step back and we're going to finish with our upward downward dog again. So we're still lowering, under control. What's great about these guys is they're just controlling steady breathing. As long as you're breathing it slow and it's controlled and you're not finding this too taxing. As you inhale, just filling the body with energy, revitalizing. Exhale, push back into those heels. Some of you may not have done this kind of extent or 25 to 30 minutes of mobility before. It's so good. You're really going to feel the benefits tomorrow as well, ready to train again. But you need to take the time and dedicate a bit of time to flowing through it. That's good. Slowly bring yourselves up, rock back, and then from there, slowly, whenever you're ready, up into a standing position. A couple of shoulder rolls. There's a little bit of shoulder endurance involved in that one as you go through. That's it. Or shoulder side to side. Congratulate yourself. Take a deep breath. Reach high. You're regenerated. Mobility does rule. That's why it's such a bigger part of Fitter Club. Release and give yourselves a massive round of applause. Well done. So that is guided mobility rules, equipping you with the resources, the tools up your sleeve to stay mobilized and lengthened and strengthened. Well done.